keep getting these like things, these hints at what the next Kamen Rider will be, like these leaks, these rumors, what the next Kamen Rider will be. And mainly, we've gotten a lot of rumors so far of what the transformation belt will be. And these I'm more inclined to believe than any of the other rumors we have right now, solely based on the fact that like this belt has to be retail. It has to be in these, you know, books and pamphlets that these retailers get to show them what they're going to sell over the next year. And so like, this is one of the rumors that we got. It says the new transformation belt will look like this. And I was looking at this and we already have the idea. We've heard rumors a little bit ago about like it will be gummies. It'll be candy gummies, and this will be a monster face, and you put the gummies into the monster and it will chomp down. But then I look at this and I'm like, don't get me wrong, this is entirely, yeah, like this is obviously Build's handle right here. This is just what they artistic interpretation of like, hey, this is kind of what it looks like. But I'm looking at this and I'm like, this looks like something else to me. This, like they said, the belt is going to be a monster, and Paul's got it right there. This is a mimic. This looks like a mimic from literally like any fantasy game you've ever played. So I'm like, a mimic, for those of you that don't know, is a treasure chest that pretends to be a treasure chest, but is actually a monster. So when you open it and you're like, oh, I found some gold, it's a monster, and you go into a battle or it does something. But I'm looking at this and I'm like, are we getting a dungeon rider? Are we getting an Isekai rider? And I made me think of King Oger so much, because like, how fucking cool would it be? You can do this one of two ways. You can do this one of two ways. Hear me out. You can either Isekai someone from the fantasy world into the real world and have them know all this stuff already, and their world basically is coming out into the real world. That would be sick. It could be like that. You could have this person from another world come to our world because his world is bleeding over into our world, and all these monsters and things, whatever they are coming to kind of take over our world. Or maybe they looked at King Oger and were like, we can do that with Rider. We've already done it, and it didn't, like, people didn't hate it. People actually love King Oger. So let's do that again. Let's take a person from the real world, throw them into an Isekai world, and use the King Oger LEDs to make this look like a different place. And then we can have an Isekai rider from the real world being amazed at everything around in our world. And I'm just like, now I want an Isekai rider so bad. I don't care which way it is, whether it's the real world, which would be like way less costly budget-wise, or back the other way and do it that way. But either way, like I said, I'm inclined to believe that this is kind of very much what the driver will look like, because like I said, the driver leaks this early tend to be more correct because of people have to see this. People have to see it for the retail and everything. Yeah, and so I was looking at it, I was like, this is definitely a mimic, and I don't know if the person who thought this up doesn't know what a mimic is or not, but like, man, now I'm getting like big adventurer vibes. I miss Beowulf Geats. I want that to be an actual thing. Beowulf Geats, and even all through Beowulf Geats, at least we still got the driver right. Through all those rumors, the driver was still right. What they described the driver as. So that's what we're looking like for our driver next year. I'm pretty excited for it, especially if it is, like we said, some sort of dungeon related. I think it'll be sick. Project Marvel's within 20 months. Let's go. Dark Souls Mimic Chest hit different. I'm just so excited for it.